All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Jackson Swain, owner of Scoop Films LLC. So originally, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Went to high school in Washington D.C. Went to Archbishop Carroll High School, class of '24, and I'm going to be talking about a bit of my journey, this company, and what's expected in the future. So I started this company in June of 2022. The first shoot I did was of my friend Judah Jenkins at a park nearby our houses. I didn't really know much about cameras or photography, videography, any of that stuff. I just wanted to be in the sports industry, and I never knew what directly I wanted to do inside of the sports industry. So it was just navigating, just playing around with stuff as a kid. Didn't really know what heights that a camera would take me. So over time, I started to develop and shoot at different places. One of the biggest places I shot at was probably my uncle's gym. That was a big career movement for me. He trains a lot of athletes. His name is Myron Flowers. He's the owner of 360 Fit and Performance Gym. It's in Columbia, Maryland right now, but a new gym is opening in Burnsville, Maryland. That's going to be called Domain Fitness and Performance. So Myron Flowers, he helped me a lot throughout my journey. I met a lot of athletes, from Stephon Diggs to James Conner, just Trayvon Diggs, just having those conversations with those guys along the way, it really helped me. But that year of 2022, it really was the origin for me, sort of like a pilot episode of a new TV show. You just start to figure things out, and you really try to lay a foundation for yourself and your company. Fast forward to me being in high school, it was just, I had to find a way how to navigate, try to grow in high school, because prior to that, when I was in that summer with Myron, I was with all these NFL talents, training in the gym with them every day, having conversations with those James Connors, with those Stephon Diggs of the world. So just how am I going to take that information with me and carry that on to high school? So boom, I'm in high school. We have this athlete by the name of Nicholas Harbor, who's a 5-star at the time in football and track and field. So it was just, I took the opportunity to start taking pictures with our high school football team, because I knew about the opportunity that would provide for me, not just because of Nick, because of those people around me at the football team and at the other various sports that my high school had to offer. So it was just real important for me to expand my network and start shooting different sports like football, basketball, track and field, and all that. So a bit about me and Nick's connection. I shot some highlight videos for him, a couple pictures along the way. A few of my articles and pictures of him got posted on ESPN, Anscape, and NBC4 News Washington. So it was just surreal kind of seeing that as a junior at high school at the time, 16-year-old kid, seeing your work on the news. I thought that was my I made it moment, but little did I know I would have to do much more, hard work throughout those lines to really succeed and be where I want to be as a person, and as a person aspiring to have a big career in sports. One pivotal moment I'd say in my career was working with the Baltimore Ravens training camp. Odell Beckham Jr. had a youth mini camp at Gilman School, and I knew a lot of Ravens executives would be there because it's common that a lot of their children would go and attend Gilman since it's so close to the facility. So I met Mr. Eric DeCoster, the general manager of the Baltimore Ravens. I was super excited to see him, because I feel like that was my opportunity to shoot for my childhood team. I lived very close to the facility as a kid, 5 minutes walk. So working with the Ravens was always my dream. That's my favorite team. It was everything I could ask for. So I talked to Mr. DeCosta and asked him if he could point me in the right direction to obtain a media pass as a 16-year-old kid, and then 5 seconds later, he granted me access. So each summer I go out and shoot for the Ravens training camp, still talk to all the guys there. It's really moments like that I truly appreciate, because Mr. DeCosta didn't have to do that. He really did not have to do that at all. And he just lit a fire in a young kid, because I felt since I can do this, I can really accomplish more. So him and his family, I still reach out to this day. They still talk to me. So it's really important for me to maintain those relationships throughout the course of my career. So that next summer, I'm at my uncle's gym again. It's people from the likes of creators-wise, Kels and Keon, just being around those two, picking up skills from them, just learning different things about cameras and stuff. it was from then on where I really started to take off more because like I studied their work like it was film. So stuff like that was like it was inspiring to me because it was like I want my work to look similar to theirs, or like I just want my work to be better because like I felt like you can always learn something new. Like you literally can learn something new every day. So just picking like knowledge from their brain, it was just something that was like it was so big to me at a young age because it's like I really can develop and have like a head start on this. My role now, I'm now at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. I'm a media intern with the women's basketball team. So all the players you see on that team, like I'm with those girls every day. You know, I really developed a bond with those girls. They're like sisters to me now. So it's just like just expanding my network elsewhere. Like I have a passion for sports, so that means I have to dibble and dabble in every sport. So it was really important to me for work for women's basketball because women's basketball is on the rise, and like you really got to understand it's different from men's basketball, and like understanding those girls, the work that they put through day in and day out. Like it was such an important thing for me to do, and it was such an important thing like to happen because I feel like without that job, I wouldn't meet the people I've met so far at school. You know, like I've met Taylor Rooks. You know, she's become a mentor to me now, so I still talk to her to this day. You know, Miss Rooks she's really accomplished in the journalism world. So any advice she gives me, I listen and I take that to heart because it's stuff like that that's extremely valuable to me, and I don't take it for granted. So my education on cameras was very bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't know what ISO was. I didn't know what aperture was. Like white balance. I just opened up my camera, just shot stuff, and started playing around with like the different tools. So I was ignorant. I was definitely like not aware of how to work stuff, or like I just had a lack of knowledge with cameras. So that was something I wanted to learn more of, and really like expand my portfolio, and like really like just understand what I'm using and understand the equipment I'm shooting with, so I can like really take my career to the next level and like new heights. That was a big goal for me and something I want to reach. So right now I've been posting mainly on TikTok. I'm purchasing footage from other content creators because I know how it feels to be skimped out on money from clients. So, and copyright when people steal your work. So right now I'm just going ahead and collecting footage from them, commentating over that. So it gives me a bit of range as a company. So I'm not only just taking pictures and videos and just editing like highlight videos, like I'm now commentating on video. So it gives me a range of stuff like I can work on and stuff that I can do. So stuff like that is just like how I'll continue just to be a Swiss Army knife in a way, you know, edit pictures, videos, commentate. Like it's just stuff like that that's going to keep helping me learn. So I'm put in those shoes of other people when my company grows, because eventually I want to get to a point where I hire a team that does other things, so I don't have to keep just doing everything. So I know how those people will feel like when they're doing their tasks because I've experienced it. So my current goal is to create a sports media company, and I really want this media company to tell true journalism. I feel like a lot of journalism is dying down. It's a lot of clickbaits and stuff like that. So I want to get back to that old school journalism with a twist of like new styles of editing, new styles of telling stories, because a lot of the clickbait stuff and fake articles, like as a reader, like that's not something that would jog my memory and want me to tune into that platform again. So I really want to get back to that old school stuff. So as I'm filming this in my dorm, I had doubts about college. Like I felt like those connections that I was making, like I felt like I was set, but I had to realize like I can make 20 times those connections here at college, and I've definitely done that by taking chances and being at school and working those internships and meeting new people here. It's really helped me and pushed me to become like a better person, a better business owner. So this business is something I really believe in, you know. My motto is like faith of a mustard seed. So 99 people don't believe me, and I only believe myself, but that's something that I'm going to continue to do and continue to strive for. I also am a cameraman for some YouTube channels that you may see. One of my colleagues, Anton Harrison, I run his whole YouTube channel, some of his social media. So all the YouTube videos you see, one-man band, you know, edit, film, do everything. So me and Anton, I've known Anton since I was 12. So started working for him about a year and a half, 2 years ago now. So wherever he goes, I'll go. He calls me, he needs me, I'm coming out there filming a video. So having those experiences with him is really great. You know, I'm around NFL talent every day, networking with him. He gives me advice, I give him advice. That jogs my creativity right there. So that's something with my company that like I really try to broaden my like connections with and like my inspiration, because we start to like, it's creativity and I never like have enough of creativity. So the different videos we come up with, like playing around with different ideas and then bringing them to life, it's like I'm storytelling, like directing. So it's just cool seeing me like develop in my game, develop from like a 15-year-old kid to now an 18-year-old man. So stuff like that, I really like, I just look back at it and like would be proud of my younger self, because I didn't think I would accomplish those things at this age. If I had to offer like any advice to people that want to be in my position, I'd say network over money. And I know it sounds crazy, but networking really extends you a long way. I had to learn how to like stay down and your blessings will come, because I've met some extremely nice people throughout this whole industry and people that really are looking out for me and really helping me. Because at the end of the day, it's about who you know. Like the people you know will get you into those doors. To you all the people, I'd say stay tuned, like I feel like I'm only going to get bigger and I just have to stay consistent in my work, keep posting, keep networking and keep striving. So that's my scoop.